Good morning, children. Today we are going to start a new lesson in geography, that is life in temperate regions. Now, in the earlier class, we have read about the natural vegetation and wildlife. So, we remember that the natural vegetation differs from one area to another depending upon the climatic condition. Now, certain regions, the climatic conditions support forest cover, whereas in some other regions where the moderate conditions prevail, they are more suitable for the grassland. So, in this chapter, we are going to focus on temperate grasslands. Now, the area for this temperate grassland extends in the mid latitudes, that is between 40° to 55° in the northern as well as in the southern hemisphere. The climate in this region is moderate and grass is the dominant vegetation over here. Now, this temperate grassland are known by different names in different countries, like they are called as prairies in North America, pampas in South America, steppes in Eurasia, velds in South Africa, and downs in Australia. So, in this chapter, we are going to focus only on prairies in North America and velds in South Africa in detail. So, first we will take up the prairies. Now, these prairies, they are located in Canada and the USA between the foothills of Rocky Mountains and the Great Lakes. The plains are undulating and they are drained by rivers Mississippi, Missouri, and others. The climate over here is extreme. Summer temperatures are about 20 degrees Celsius, whereas winter temperatures reach minus 20 degrees Celsius. Rainfall is moderate, around 50 centimeter, and there is snow in winter. The warm and strong Chinook winds, they blow down the eastern slopes of the Rocky Mountains. When we look at the vegetation in prairies, we find grasses and scrubs along with the trees of willows, elders, poplars on the bank of rivers, then lakes and mountain slopes. Now, the original grasslands have been converted into farmlands because the soil here is very fertile and it can grow crops like wheat, maize, potatoes, soybean, cotton, etc. Now, wherever the rainfall is low, short grasses grow, and these areas are suitable for cattle rearing. So, wherever there is a large cattle farms, it is called as ranches, and on the ranches, cattle are reared for milk and meat. Now they are managed like factories. These ranches are managed like factories, and the workers working over there, they are called as cowboys. Now wildlife in prairies include wolves, jackals, prairie dogs, antelopes, rabbits, etc. Now the bison or the American buffalo was most commonly found animal in this region. Now, today it is regarded as a protected species due to the large scale hunting for its fur coat and meat. Then we can also see certain birds like owls, hawks, and eagles in the prairies. Now we will read about the people living in the prairies and the occupation which they are practicing. So prairies are not only the fertile farmlands but also they have large mineral deposits. So the main occupation of the people in prairies is agriculture, dairy farming and mining. So first we will take the agriculture. People are very hardworking over there and they practice commercial farming, which means the crops are grown for sale in the market. Then scientific farming techniques are also adopted like crop rotation, contour plowing and strip farming. It helps in increasing the production. The farms here are very large and most of the work is done with the help of machines and there is lot of yield. So that is why we also call prairies as the granary of the world, because here huge quantities of wheat are produced mainly for export to European and Asian markets. Then apart from the agriculture, dairy farming is also important in prairies. Tall nutritious grasses of the eastern part, they are suitable for dairy cattle. Then milk, butter, and cheese. They are produced in large quantity. Now, cattle rearing and agriculture. Both of these, they have also helped in the promotion of setting up of food processing industry in this region. People in prairies are also engaged in mining activities. Large mineral deposits of coal and iron ore and the level land of the prairies have helped in developing a good network of roads, railways, and inland waterways, and most of the settlements are located along the railway lines. Some of the important industrial centers of the USA are Chicago, Indianapolis, Kansas, and Denver, whereas important centers in the Canadian prairies are Edmonton, Regina, Calgary, Winnipeg, and Winnipeg is also called as the gateway to the prairies. Now, children, in the next class, we are going to deal with another grassland, that is the velds in South Africa.